Guys, they said Akure women, they all rejoices, especially those of them in Queen Naomi's church, that they rejoice as Kabiyesi with other dignitaries who come through him came to Queen Naomi's church during her Thanksgiving service to celebrate with her. You know that Queen Naomi went through a whole lot, but God saw her through all of that. Yes, so on Sunday, last Sunday, that was 2 days ago, was Queen Naomi's Thanksgiving service, and they said Kabiyesi storms the church with other dignitaries who came because of him to celebrate his beautiful and lovely wife, to celebrate with them because God really showed his face for her. Yes, so because we all know that if the plans of the enemies have worked out, by now, is either the court case is still ongoing or maybe Queen Naomi will be serving a jail term like a lot of people have planned it, because when this whole drama happened, some oloris in that palace, they went as far as going to bribe people, pay them off to come and be giving false witnesses against Queen Naomi. Some people said Queen Naomi was present when this whole thing happened. But the videos that we all saw, they said this stampede has happened even before the time that Queen Naomi scheduled for her program. Because that day, Queen Naomi said her program will be starting, I think, 8 or 9. But this stampede happened around 6 a.m. to tell you that these people, ah. And at the end of the day, there are people who came to the court saying that Queen Naomi was present there. Queen Naomi have not even come out for the program, and this whole thing happened. Anyways, in all, it is still the name of God that will be praised. And even after all of that, we got an information that some oloris paid people to go there and be claiming that they also lost their own children, whereas some of them did not even lose any of their child. But they went there just to give false information so that Queen Naomi will be down, or she'll be in for trying to put smiles on the faces of people, something that she have been doing for a very long time. You know that these oloris, they are jealous of her. Yes, some people might not believe it, but they are jealous of her because she is doing what they cannot do. Instead of them to help people the way Queen Naomi was doing, they decided to be using their money for juju pot, burying juju pot here and there, right there in the palace, just to get Kabiyesi's attention or to make Kabiyesi forget about Queen Naomi. These are the things that they focus their attention on. While Queen Naomi focuses her attention on helping the less privileged, putting smiles on the faces of mothers and children, and they want to use this opportunity to bring her down. But God says, no, that is not my plan for her. So my people, they said during that Thanksgiving, oh my God, everywhere was heat. People were jubilating, celebrating, dancing. Come see Queen Naomi's dance that day. Oh my God, they say even Kabiyesi was dancing. Everyone was smiling, but some people were not. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether Igbi them, blow them, ebony them, whether they are not rejoicing, because you don't expect them to rejoice, because after all their evil plans, after everything, Queen Naomi came out victoriously. Of course, we all know that as long as God is with her, she will come out victoriously, my people. And they say Kabiyesi surprised her in a big way. Kabiyesi, the kind of people that followed Kabiyesi to that event, no be small one. Say Kabiyesi get crowd now, and this is the love of his life. Doing Thanksgiving, they say everywhere was hit. The Akure women were rejoicing, singing, thanking God, praising Kabiyesi. They said the kind of praises that they were running on Kabiyesi that day, telling him that you are the man. Because we all know that Kabiyesi, God also used Kabiyesi to do a great job in this court case. Because Kabiyesi, they said, did a great job. It is expected. As a matter of fact, some people did not even expect that Queen Naomi would have been in that detention. But you know that one thing about Kabiyesi is they said he is an upright man. In as much as Queen Naomi is his wife, he doesn't want to make it look like Queen Naomi is against the law, this, that. But we all know that it is because of the plans of the enemies that made her to stay in that detention for that long. But at the end of the day, those enemies have been put to shame. Yes, so they are now in shame. What we are hearing is that they are in one corner when Kabiyesi and his entourage and others that followed them to Akure, that while they were leaving the palace, some people were at the corner using their handkerchief to clean their face. Why are they cleaning their faces? Because all their plans failed. Their plan A failed, plan B failed. All they ran out of plan and they did not achieve their aim. So that is why they were damping their face with their handkerchief when the tears was running down their cheek. Why people wonder, they say shall never end though. Why on the other hand, in Akure, they said everyone was dancing, rejoicing, giving praises to God because God have done a great job and may his name be praised. Queen Naomi is a special child of God. No matter what the enemy plan against her, it will go back to the sender, my people. And one thing that these people have failed to understand is that as long as Queen Naomi is concerned, Kabiyesi will always be there to celebrate her, to support her. If Kabiyesi is not able to make it, I'm sure he will still send people to go and be there in his name. You know, but thank God they say Kabiyesi was present, the Akure women were all there, everyone was, the dignitaries from all corners. They said the kind of people that graced that occasion, people were like, eh? So Queen Naomi still have this kind of a connection. See, but one thing that those people who ask that kind of question does not know is that Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi are meant to be together. And Kabiyesi understand it very well. So no matter how or no matter what happened between them, it can never change the fact that Tade is there to connect them together. So no leave, no transfer for Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi. You know, even though the enemies want them to leave and transfer. Anyway, guys, that is what we are here. You know, they said it was a very big celebration right there in Akure, you know, where people were jubilating, thanking God for saving Queen Naomi. Because at some point, people were like, God, I beg, oh, God, I beg. But God later showed his face, and Queen Naomi was vindicated and was set free. And all her traveling documents, we heard it has been returned back to her. And right now, it is time for Thanksgiving and jubilation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that these are all alleged information making rounds on social media. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.